This guy was spying on his teacher, because she wasn't human. Her name was Gris. Just moments ago, Charlie had seen the woman leap from the upper floor, carrying someone in her arms, before vanishing into thin air. Charlie was too curious about what secrets this stunning teacher was hiding. Under the cover of night, he climbed the wall and slipped through the window. The glass was unusual, made from a special material that blocked ultraviolet light. Switching on his flashlight, he found the dimly lit room filled with ancient artifacts. In the center stood an old self-portrait. The figure in the painting was none other than Gris. The dark, eerie atmosphere made Charlie hesitate. He was about to turn back when the sharp clack of high heels echoed through the silence. Someone was coming. Panicked, he stumbled deeper into the room. Through the glass, he saw an elderly woman dressed in black, leading a young girl toward an ancient bookshelf. With a gentle push, the shelf swung open, revealing a hidden chamber. Charlie held his breath and pressed forward. A bathtub made of pure gold was right before his eyes. Everything felt disturbingly surreal. The footsteps grew closer. Ahead of him, a coffin came into view. His heart pounded as he scrambled inside, just before the old woman entered. Through the gap, Charlie watched as the woman extended her clawed hands and bared her fangs. He covered his mouth, trembling. Then he saw her sink into the water. The wrinkled, aged figure submerged completely, only to resurface moments later, transformed. She had become Gris. Charlie gasped for air, his hands shaking as he fumbled for his camera. Gris was right in front of him, but when he checked the screen, there was nothing there. A sudden creak sent shivers down his spine. The coffin lid had been thrown open. Gris had known all along that someone was watching. Frozen in fear, Charlie instinctively pressed the shutter. The flash illuminated the darkness, and in that brief moment he bolted, sprinting out in blind panic. Behind him, Gris smirked wickedly as she watched her prey flee. The game had begun. Charlie ran straight to the police, but who would believe him? Desperate, he banged on his girlfriend's door. Before he could say a word, he looked up, and there, seated across the room, was Gris. Charlie stammered, pulling a Bible from his bag. Gris didn't flinch. In fact, she gripped it tightly with both hands. His fingers trembled as he loosened his grip. Was he dreaming? But as Gris rose to leave, she waved at him playfully, as if mocking him. Charlie's eyes widened in horror. He finally understood. Gris was a vampire, and she wasn't going to let them go.